What if I told you that the Los Angeles Lakers just pulled off a game-changing move that could redefine their championship aspirations? In a stunning development, the Lakers have made a bold decision regarding a player who's been at the center of trade rumors for weeks. This is not just any player. This is someone who could elevate the Lakers back to the top. Stick around as we dive into what this means for the team and the future of the franchise. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like to stay in the loop on all things Lakers. Last night, the Los Angeles Lakers faced off against the Dallas Mavericks in a game that had all the makings of a monumental showdown. Luka Doncic, the former Mavs star, returned to Crypto.com Arena with a fire in his heart, determined to show the Mavericks what they gave up. And boy, did he deliver. Finishing with a stat line of 19 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists, Doncic showcased his all-around brilliance, but ultimately, it was the Lakers who prevailed with a 107-99 victory. As a passionate Lakers fan, I can't help but reflect on the implications of this game and the broader narrative surrounding Doncic and the Mavericks. It's hard to ignore the whispers coming from Dallas, the concerns about Doncic's conditioning and lifestyle that have seemingly fueled their decision to trade him. We're talking about a player who has consistently proven himself, making 5 All-NBA first teams in a row, and yet the Mavs felt compelled to part ways with their franchise cornerstone. What does that say about their faith in him? The Mavericks management appears to be betting against Doncic, worried that his off-court habits, like having a beer or smoking hookah, could lead to a decline in his performance or worse, injuries that could shorten his career. It's a risky gamble, and one that many around the league are questioning. Are they really willing to risk their future on a prediction that his body won't hold up? That's bold, to say the least. I'm torn about this whole situation. In one hand, I understand the need for organizations to look ahead, to ensure they're investing in players who can sustain their performance over the long haul. But on the other hand, it seems incredibly short-sighted to trade away a talent like Doncic, who can single-handedly change the course of a playoff series, as he has done in the past against teams like the Utah Jazz and Phoenix Suns. The Mavs may have made this move, but are they really prepared for the backlash if Doncic continues to shine in LA? Let's not forget the emotional aspect of this. Doncic poured his heart into Dallas, becoming the face of the franchise and a player that fans rallied behind. For him to come out strong in a game against his former team, that's got a sting for Mavericks fans. And as a Lakers fan, it's a sweet reminder of the kind of talent we have to work with now. But what does this mean for the Lakers moving forward? With Doncic in LA, the Lakers have a unique opportunity to build around him and capitalize on his superstar status. His ability to dominate games is unquestionable. But we also have to think about the team's chemistry, the adjustments that need to be made, and how this all fits into the Lakers' championship aspirations. Can we integrate Doncic seamlessly into our system and still maintain the balance we've worked so hard to achieve? And let's talk about the loyalty factor. For years, the Mavs have relied on Doncic, and now they've decided to move on. It leaves a bitter taste in the mouths of fans who believed in him. You have to wonder how that will affect team morale and the culture moving forward. The Mavericks are betting against a player who has proven himself time and again, and it feels like they're setting themselves up for a potential disaster. This brings me back to the question, was this the best decision for the Mavs? Honestly, I'm torn. If Doncic ends up flourishing in LA and becomes the player everyone knows he can, the Mavericks will have a lot to answer for. And if he struggles, well, that could justify their choice, but at what cost? As we dive into the latest happenings with our beloved Los Angeles Lakers, there's a palpable excitement surrounding the team that's hard to ignore. Luka Doncic's arrival has been nothing short of a game-changer, and seeing him on the court, alongside LeBron James, has ignited the hopes of Lakers fans everywhere. The team has already logged a 7-2 record since Luka joined, and that's a testament to the chemistry that's developing between these two superstars. In just 5 games, Doncic is averaging 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Sure, those shooting percentages, 38.1% from the field and 25% from 3, tell a story of a player still finding his rhythm. But let's not forget who he's playing with. LeBron is lighting it up, averaging 28.5 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 6.9 assists, while shooting an impressive 56% from the field. This duo is already proving to be a formidable force, and as they continue to build that chemistry, the sky's the limit for this team. The recent game against Doncic's former team, the Dallas Mavericks, was a prime example of how this partnership is beginning to flourish. LeBron dropped 27 points and pulled down 12 rebounds, while Doncic put up 19 points, snagged 15 rebounds, and dished out 12 assists. It's moments like these that remind us why we love this game. Doncic himself acknowledged the impact of playing, alongside LeBron, stating, "I've learned a lot of things from LeBron just watching him every day." That kind of humility and respect is refreshing, and it's moments like this that make you think about the possibilities ahead. Now, with the Lakers sitting at 35-21 and in fourth place in the Western Conference, the playoff picture is starting to take shape. We're just 2 games behind the number 2 seed, and with a tough schedule ahead, 7 of the next 9 games against playoff contenders, this is where we'll truly see what the Lakers are made of. It all begins Thursday night against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I can't stress enough how crucial these games are for our playoff positioning. But as a fan, I find myself torn. Do we believe this is the right path? With Doncic still adjusting, and LeBron carrying so much of the load, can we maintain this momentum against the tougher teams in the league? There's a lot at stake here, and the decisions made now will resonate deep into the playoffs. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think this was the best decision? Is Luka the missing piece we've been waiting for? It's such an exhilarating time to be a Lakers fan, and I'm genuinely excited to see how these upcoming games play out. Every game feels like a stepping stone toward greatness, and I know I'm not alone in feeling the weight of those expectations. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's keep this conversation going, and I encourage all of you to share your expectations for the team as we march toward the postseason. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe. To stay in the loop on everything Lakers, this is our time, and together we'll ride this wave of excitement straight into the playoffs.